Hey everyone, it's Brianna, and today's gonna be some more eyeshadows and like powder products. So I just figured why not get on into this already. So I'm gonna start with this one. I also want to say like some that are my favorites too. This one right here is my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette. I have put this to the side for a while, but this is my favorite eyeshadow palette, and it's so underrated because this is by LA Colors. This is how it looks like. LA Colors I Love Makeup palette. Now, pardon my dry hands. Okay, but this is really good because it just has a variety of natural colors, and because of that, it goes with everybody's skin tone. So if you're really pale, these ones right here would really stand out. You could probably make a great crease color for you, and there's a great crease color for dark skin, middle skin. Like, I just think this is great, and like I'm pretty light, so yeah, this is really good. And they also throw in some like holiday shades here too. It's really nice. Also, there's shimmery colors in here that actually help with highlighting. Okay, so that's the first one. I didn't really come up with where I was going to put these, but so this one right here is the Clean Color Amplify palette. Okay, and like these shadows actually have names, which I think is pretty cool. So their Amplify collection is one of my favorites, and you're going to see Brooke's hair on a lot of my stuff, so please forgive that as well, along with my dry hands. But I picked up this one, and this one actually does have a name. This one is called Bachelorette Party, which is so clever. I love how pink the palette is. That's what really drew me. Now, I was excited mostly for this bottom layer right here. I'm excited for all of this. Now, I know these right here can be excellent highlights on me, which is fantastic. So, yeah, I haven't really played with this palette just yet, obviously. But these ones right here are really great for highlighting my skin. So that's that. And everything from cleancolor.com. Like from just Clean Color, I got purely from their website. Okay, and here's the Amuse Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. Haven't used this one either, but this one is my favorite kind of shades to go to. Anything sultry or sexy colors or natural colors or anything that has black in it is usually gonna be my favorite palette because I can do whatever I want with it, you know. So yeah, once again, all these right here are excellent highlight colors for me. And these colors right here, like just these three and these three, made me want to buy this palette. This is from shopmissay.com if I haven't mentioned that already. And this palette sadly doesn't have a name. Okay. Now I got this palette here from Bill's Outlet or Burke's Outlet. I don't know if, like, I'm not sure which one is the actual name. I think it's Burke's Outlet. But I walked into Bill's Outlet and I found this palette. This is the Technic palette. And if it has a name, this is the Bronze and Beautiful. So really nice name for this palette. This is a palette that I rarely use, but because the pans are really large, it makes me want to keep it, because even though I'm supposed to be learning how to use brushes, you guys, I know I still use my fingers a lot, and this is excellent. Like, this would be great to just throw into my bag. Like, I can make a look with this. So that is why it is staying. Okay, and excuse my dirty table as well, I know. So we have another one of these KC quads here. This is the KC eyeshadow quad by Clean Color. You guys can see. And these actually do have names. This is Plum. Okay. And I haven't really used this palette just yet, though. Wow. I'm actually not going to use it because I think this color right here is breaking out like it's old. So this one I'm actually going to throw it away. So I have this palette right here. This one is similar to the one that I showed you before. The one I said that actually, like, they just look like Wet n Wild shadows. That's why I really like these. And like, I don't even own any Wet n Wild shadows. I really want them. But this is a Starry 5 Shimmer and Matte Eyeshadow Palette. Now, I don't know if these actually have names on them. Yeah, these don't really come with names, but this is the like neutral and pop like the pop of color slash neutral. Okay, like if I had to name it, I would call this the tropical palette. And that was from shopmirei.com as well. Now I got these Giordano colors. This is a natural palette. This has a name. I think these shadows have names as well. Yeah, these shadows have names. So looking at this camera right now from left to right, the names are Hickory, Mocha, Rose Beige, Cocoa, Nutmeg, Vanilla, Soft Apricot, and Beige. Now, I don't know why that dark color all the way over here is called beige, you guys, but unique, I guess. But yes, this is a palette that I would use. The ones that stand out to me a lot are these three colors right here, these three, and this one. Now this probably could be a good highlight, but I like this color and these three because this right here, these two right here are great inner corner colors for me. So that's staying. Okay, I'm gonna bring some more forward here, make things a little easier. Okay. Oh, that almost fell. Okay, I want to do this one. Now, this palette right here is supposed to be a knockoff for the Naked 2. This is the Naked 2 by Yajina. This is obviously not the real deal, but you can see that these come with names. I do like this palette. I have used it. I like any palette that has a black in it, so this is gonna stay. Okay, so this Naked 2 Yajina palette is gonna stay. Now I've got this palette right here. This is the 5 color eyeshadow palette by Clean Color. This is in the color Paris. Now I love these cool tones. Anything that's like black, silver, charcoal, anything like that I will keep. Now I haven't used this yet, so it's gonna be cool to use for the first time. Okay, move these closer. So here's another 5 palette right here. This is the 5 color, and this is in the color name or palette name Madrid, which is so cool. Like, these are really soft tones. These aren't my everyday colors, but I still really want to keep them, so that's actually going to stay. Now here's a palette that is copying Chanel, which I think that is so cool how they are copying them. This palette is actually really sweet. It's just a neutral color palette, but it's in these like shimmery shades. And best part, it comes with a mirror. That's great. And this is by Emily's Cosmetics, if I didn't say so already. They have a matte version and then a shimmery version. Just letting you know, from shopmirei.com. Now I got this Starry blush palette. I like every single color in this blush palette. Every single color is great. This is from shopmirei.com as well. Okay. Now, here's another KC quad here. This one, like, these are really cool because they actually come with names. This one's called Heather, which is really nice. This kind of gives me a vintage makeup vibe. So that's staying. And then I also have the Sante eyeshadow palette. This is the 20 color palette. Did I say 20 color? The 20 color palette, which I think is really, really neat. Like, this is a really exciting palette. And like I said, any palette that just has a black in it most likely is going to stay, and this is going to stay. And I love how compact it is. It is kind of big, but to me I still find this to be compact because it's a circle. It's not just boxy edges, you know, like how most palettes are. Now I have this Clean Color palette here, and I think this is called the Beauty Garden, I believe. the Beauty Garden palette. And I got this palette because my senpai, Kimmy Cat Love, had this palette in her makeup collection video, and I've just been wanting to collect all the eyeshadow palettes that she has. And every time I look at this palette, I go, well, I'll never use the colors that are in the butterfly shape, but I'll use the circle ones, just because it's difficult for my fingers to dip into those. It'll be easy with a brush, but I'm trying to use my fingers all the time, and it just comes naturally to use my fingers. So I will still keep this because this is a palette that I've been wanting to have, and I don't want to get rid of it yet. Alright, so this next eyeshadow palette here reminds me of Centagon from the Pink Corruption, and it reminds it too, like my sister also said the same thing. I'm like, that's why I'm keeping this. And this is the Clean Color Beautician Lab, and this is in the name, if I can focus this is the Chemist. Really neat. So I'm gonna move these forward. Okay. Hopefully nothing falls. Well, this palette all the way over here was trying to fall. This is the Pixie palette. Sorry for my finger getting in the camera. But this is the Pixie palette. And when I saw this, I said, oh, I want this. This is great. It has my highlight shades in here. It has neutral colors. It has sultry colors. That one pop of pink in there if I want to do a little change up, in that purple if I want to change it up. And they have that like shimmery brown at the bottom right. And this is a great palette. And I believe I found this in, it's either Bill's or Marshall's, but I really want to say I got this out of Bill's. Okay, and I think my finger just dipped into that color. Oh, that's actually really nice how that looks like on camera. That's actually really nice. But yeah, I want to really use this palette too. Now this one right here is one of my favorites, because there's something about this color, and this color. Now they have my highlight shade, which is fantastic, but there is something about this color and this color and that color that just makes the perfect shadow look. And I keep doing the same look whenever I use this palette too, and I think this has a name as well. Once again, this is Technic, and this is the palette name Urban Jungle. Yeah, Urban Jungle. You guys are gonna hear my dog bark. Alright, now I have this really cute palette that I got from Claire's. This is the it's like a 3-tier cake. This is the top layer actually, and the actual top is right here, but there's nothing inside. So they give you 5 or 6, actually 6 lip glosses. Okay, get a good look at that. That's really pretty. And then you get your blush, and then you have your eyeshadows up here. These are really fun pop colors. Like this right here could actually be a highlight on me. Now it will be ashy, but that'll still be a really nice color on me. So, and then they give you, of course, this little blush brush thing that I will never use, but you know, that's also in there. So it's supposed to close like this. I'm trying to see if I can do this with one hand. It's supposed to go like that, right? And then you put the other tier on top. It's supposed to twist it on so that way it's like, it kind of like snaps. Sorry for the noise. This is supposed to snap on, which kind of looks like it's broken now that I look at it. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's broken. Let me see. Sorry for doing this to you guys. Just trying to see if this will go on. Oh my god, yeah, this thing really is broken. But like, here's the top to it. You put this on top. It's supposed to look like that. You see? Which I think is so cute. I'm just gonna put that on the side, because if I put it beside me on the couch, it might break some more. Who knows? Okay. The reason why I put powder products and blushes and it is because they're still like powders. So yeah, I got this blush right here. This is kind of a corally orange blush, but I think it's really cool on me. And this part right here is supposed to be a highlighter, but it's too dark for me. I believe this is supposed to be for deeper tones. That's staying, of course. Now the mirror on this is really flimsy. It could fall out at any moment. But this is how this palette looks like. This is the Alpha Girl palette. This is by Clean Color, by the way. Yeah, this is the Alpha Girl palette. They have many other editions. This one is the silver one. Okay, so you get eyeshadows and lip products right here on the right. Okay. And I keep on trying to keep this palette when I don't ever use it. So I'm actually going to be getting rid of this. So sad. I'm actually getting rid of this palette, you guys. So I have this face powder right here. This face powder is extremely light. So I have to use my dark powder to get my right skin tone. It's really hard trying to shop for face powders on the internet. Seems to make more sense to walk into the store and do that, but this one comes with its own sponge, which I never use. This is how the front of it looks like, in case you were wondering. This is diamondy packaging. It's really cool. And the color I got is Toasty Almond. Like, I'm usually almond or it's like I'm always almond or tan or toffee. Like, I'm usually all those, like when they name their blushes and powders and stuff. When they name one in like tan and toffee and, you know, so stuff like that, those are usually my skin tone, but it's not really my skin tone when it comes to Clean Color, unfortunately. But here's a blush palette. This is by Princessa, and these don't have names. This also had a bunch of editions. This is from shopmissy.com, and when you flip it up, it turns into a mirror, which I think is really neat. Okay, and then you close it forward like this and just slide it on back down. Now this thing is actually really sharp on the edges. It actually hurts. Just thought I would say that. Now got this blush right here. Try to hold this correctly. Here we go. Now this is actually really nice deep colors. If you're dark skin, this is perfect. But you know, if you're wild like me, you wear any kind of color on your skin, even though it, you know, it's supposed to be for darker skin tones. This I would recommend this. Now this is sold out while I'm telling you guys this, because I was just thinking about this. I was hitting up Clean Color and I saw this was sold out. Now I don't know when that will be restocked, but this was actually sold out last time I checked. But this thing is so cool. Okay, so I've got this Casey Eyeshadow Trio here. This one is in the name Amethyst. Really fitting name for this palette. Alright, and we're on the last one for this part. I think there's going to be one last one after this one. But this one is the Brownie Points palette, and I actually remember this one because this is one of my favorite palettes ever. You can see I used up that highlighter like no other. And like, I can still get some out of it, but like, even this one right here is really good for my skin if I put this one on top of it. But I love this palette to death. I will never throw this away. I mean, unless it all just starts getting all chalky and gross, then I'll throw it away. But, you know, I will be keeping this. And this is by Technic as well, which I discovered in Bills. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back with more, and also I'm feeling a little bit better now that I'm looking at all these products. So yeah, I will catch you guys later. Love you guys so much, and I hope you guys are doing amazing.